attention will change people, especially if you seek validation from white folks. Now, of course, there's that, black self-hate, and you need, for some reason, to seek white validation to know that you're not like everybody else. You're doing something with your life, and just like how Kanye West is doing it, you're seeking this validation from white people. Hey, you may not want to hear it, but that's how it is, bro. Like, I done seen it. I done talked about it plenty of times throughout my life. I know what it is. You're seeking validation. And this is what it gets you. It gets you a grifter, a professional grifter. Yes, I said it, grifter. Say what you want in the comments. Literally grifter. Now, let's go ahead and take a look on what a grifter looks like.
We've now somehow gotten into this society where people are pretending what we're doing is equality, and it's not. If we have ever achieved equality in this country, then you wouldn't blink if anybody says Asian lives matters, no one blinks. Black lives matter, no one blinks. But white lives matter, they fell apart, right? They fell apart because they actually, and I will stand by this as much as I possibly can, and I will be the loudest voice, the actually worst thing to be in this society, if one thing I would not want to be, is a straight white male. For some reason, that's considered problematic, right? You have to be something. It's why people lie. They're lying on college applications. They're like, okay, I'm white, but I'm also trans. And you're like, what? Why are you pretending? Because, I don't want people to think I'm too normal, right? And people, they're just trying to find something that makes them not white, right?
That sounds like a white problem. If you're white and your biggest problem is trying to figure out how not to be normal, that's your problem. That's not a global pandemic. It's not this whole, we gotta make sure. That is a you problem. I don't know who's waking up in the morning saying, I need to be something else other than my authentic self, because I don't want to be normal. What is normal if that's the case? Why can't you just be who you are? But according to Candace Owens, white people are just having this dilemma that they don't want to be normal, so they have to put like they're half black and black and gay. It's like, if you're doing that, you need a lot of help. You need to seek professional help. You need to get off the YouTube and go speak to a doctor, because you're going through some issues. You're depressed. You have mental illness. If you think you need to have all these other personality traits to not be normal, even that on its own is weird to say. But let's get to the good stuff.
And it's really staggering to think that once upon a time, that is exactly what the experience was for a black American, that being a black American was so problematic that you weren't going to be allowed into the room. Now you have the exact same thing happening reverse, and you have liberals trying to convince you that that's equality. It's not. Really? All lives matter, and that's including white lives matter,
I'm Ravana, and welcome back to Rebel HQ. That was conservative commentator Candace Owens claiming that the hardest thing it is to be in this country is a straight white man. Interesting enough, before she started this far-right grift, Candace Owens successfully sued for racial discrimination. I wonder if it was on the basis of her being a straight white man. Oh, no, of course not. In 2007, Owens accused white males of racially harassing and threatening to kill her. Owens claimed the boys were the son of then Stamford Mayor Daniel Malloy, Connecticut's former governor. Because of the NAACP, Owens' family received a settlement of $37,500 from Stamford Public Schools.
Wow.
The Connecticut NAACP president who helped Owens with her lawsuit was apparently shocked to find out that she had become a conservative. He said, "We're very sad and disappointed in her. It seems to me that she's now trying to play a different type of demographic."
Wow.
Of course, this is hardly the first time Candace Owens has claimed that the only racism in this country is against white people and that there was never racism against black people in America. Here are the statements she made on Laura Ingram's show concerning racism not existing until Obama was president.
And Obama did a lot to tear this country apart. I do not remember when I was growing up having all of these race issues, okay? I really don't remember it. And then suddenly towards the end of Obama, we started hearing all of this rhetoric drummed up. It became white versus black all over again. And I say all over again, I shouldn't even say that because when I was alive, this was not an issue. It all became
Bro, are you literally believing that? Wow. The grift is real if you really believe the words coming out of her mouth. The grift is real. She said, it never... Bro, we're going to have to play that back.
I say all over again, I shouldn't even say that because when I was alive, this was not an issue. It all became about race. And I really do think that they were like...
What is she, like 12? Or maybe like 4? If she lived the whole lifespan of just 4 years, maybe I could get it. Maybe I understand, like, I just lived 4 years. I didn't really see racism. I didn't really see any interaction. I didn't hear anything. And maybe. But she's a whole grown woman. A whole grown woman. And you saying that you didn't experience... You just because you didn't experience, you didn't hear any stories, you didn't see any videos, you didn't hear read any articles, any history. And people are believing this. There's actual people in my comic section who actually believe this, and this is the weird part. This is what's kind of funny about this. There's people who actually believe this. That is nuts to me.
Laying down the groundwork for Hillary to run because they had already pre-selected her to be the president of the United States. Wow. So they started using that awful name-calling rhetoric, which they fell short of.
What did Obama do that drove
backed up the police violence stuff? He backed up the myth of police. It's the myth of police brutality. I'm not done.
It's the myth.
He added fire. He added gasoline to a fire that was simply untrue.
Of course, it's extraordinarily rich.
She literally said the myth of policing. He added fire to a myth of policing. Do none of these people, do you not read a book? Hold on. We're gonna need a full screen for this one. I'm pretty sure you haven't even made it this far in the video, but you're telling me you believe that garbage? Policing is not real? Racism isn't real, even though my family sued my school and we actually received a settlement because of racism. But no, racism didn't happen to me. That was just like a big misunderstanding. And I didn't say it was, are you kidding me? Wow, but I wonder what idiots is going to be in my comic section talking that crazy stuff. This is funny. This is like true comedy in my comic section. So let's go ahead and see what these idiots have to say about this grifter that they're so protecting so much. Because you know why? Let me go ahead and break game to you. Because it feels good to have a black person saying all this racist rhetoric that's been saying for years. Is not just a thing that just started a couple years ago. They've been saying this before I was even born. But it feels good that a black person is repeating the same white supremacist rhetoric that they've been saying for years. So now they're like, F Black Lives. Well, Candace said it. She said it. So therefore I could kind of mimic her. She's like my black shield. So if someone says I'm racist, like, no, look it. I got this from this black woman. That's the only reason why they want Candace to say all this stuff. That's the only reason why. And Candace is smart enough to get paid from these idiots. So, I mean, hey, get your money. Get your money, boo-boo. Get your money. But come on. Hey, come on, man. You cannot pull the wool over my eyes, and I'm pretty sure a lot of other people see exactly the grifting that you grifting out there. Come on, man.